My passion flower fortress is back, and it is not only a perfect place to just come and sit and watch the garden and watch all the bugs, watch all the bees do what they're supposed to be doing, but also offers a nice little shady spot to get out of the sun. It's been a few weeks since we have gone in and done anything with our honeybees. I pretty much harvested, locked them up, walked away, but I think today is going to be a perfect day to get in there and at least do one hive inspection with you guys. And I'm hoping to get in there before it gets way too hot, but yeah, I could hang out in here all day. Let's go check on some of the girls. The other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is our t-shirts that we have. So we're doing a pop-up sale. There's only a few more days left that you can order one of our beautiful Honeystead t-shirts. My favorite is going to be, it's that honeybee that is made out of mushrooms and passion flower and all the wild things. But that store closes on September 1st. And then you are no longer going to be able to get those shirts. So if you are interested in supporting our farm, supporting our homestead, and then also rocking some really cool hand-done artistic design shirts, the link will be down below that you can order. And I'll try to share at least once a day until that store closes, so that everybody gets an opportunity to order before it's gone. Stinky propolis. I figured it would be easier for me to bring the frame over to you guys so that the bees don't attack my mic because of that fuzzy thing that I have on top of it. But this is all capped honey, and we've already done our honey harvest, and if you want to follow back and watch that video, I'll put that down below. But that was an amazing harvest this year, and the girls definitely have a good bit. That is just the type of beekeepers that we are. We are more out for growing bees versus growing honey in abundance. And yes, you can do both, but at some point you gotta always remember these girls need this honey a lot more than we do. So, but isn't that beautiful? This is what they're going to use for the wintertime for their for their stores. Now when I take a frame out, I put it back the same exact way that I found it. If you think about it, no one would want anyone randomly coming into their house and moving all their furniture around, so I do try to be cordial and respectful as possible, and honestly make it just less work for them. They're already a little bit like, hey, what are you doing in here? But they're accepting me and they're tolerating. Now this frame, you can see the difference. That is all capped brood, and I am looking for day-old egg, and sometimes my camera doesn't pick it up, so what I'm gonna do is use my phone to take a picture and show you guys what day-old egg looks like. But that is capped brood. Those are gonna be female worker bees, and we're already kind of starting to slowly start preparing for the winter. So the bees that are gonna be coming out, these bees are going to be very vital for the winter. Now the next side, that might alarm a brand new beekeeper, because they might be like, oh my gosh, there's nothing in here. But if you look really closely, which this is where I'm going to pull my camera out and take a picture, this is all pretty much day-old egg. And then do you see those bees right there? See how little and fuzzy they are? So those are brand new babies. These babies they're so special. They're so sweet, but they're young and fuzzy, and yeah, welcome to the world, little girls. You got quite a bit of work to do. So now I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm not really concerned about looking for the queen, because I see everything that I need to see here, but we might peek a little bit more. I forgot my hive tool, which I will say, oh, I didn't even tell you guys about this. Okay, real quick, just because I have it in my hand. So check out some of our latest hive tool designs. This one right here is called Sunflower, and it is Cerakoted in ceramic. It's a ceramic coating, super durable. We laser engraved it, and it even has a little bee on it, which I think is so pretty. Now all of our hive tools will be added onto our website. I will make sure to put that down below as well. That's something that we are working on, and I was hoping to have them on there by the time this video came out, but I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna happen. So when it does happen, I will make sure to make an announcement, but this is just one design, and we have a whole bunch of other ones that we are getting ready to put on there. So I will keep you guys posted on that. So I've got some wonky comb happening right here, which, you know, it is what it is, but can you see this right here? That one? Look, she is just now emerging. That is a, oh, welcome! Say happy emerging day, because it's not really birth, but you're emerging, and they don't hatch. Well, we say sometimes they hatch, but they emerge. But that new baby bee, she just came into this world. But this is more capped brood. This is just some wonky stuff. And on the back, we've got some more capped brood, and you can kind of see right in here. I'm gonna do the same thing with my phone, because I think it might just be easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about. But I have some larvae. So I'm gonna take a picture of that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'll share that. And then all of this is a day-old egg that's in here. So definitely not bad for this time of year. I'm still pretty impressed. This is the other side of that wonkiness, that wonky frame. And I was kind of assessing, you know, at this point, I'm just gonna let them do what they're gonna do. This whole thing is a little bit bowed, and I think that's definitely why they are doing what they're doing. kind of looks like drone brood, which is male bees. So it's a little bit bubbly. These girls are gonna do exactly what they're gonna do. They have decided that they are gonna make some more male bees, just in case if some of these colonies needed a new queen. You know, that queen, she comes out, she's a virgin, so she needs to mate to be able to continue. And they know a lot more. They know a lot more than we do. So I am not ruining any of this. We're just gonna give it right back to them. At this point, they've got it. I'm quite happy with what I see. Lots and lots of new fuzzy babies, which I'm gonna take a picture so you guys can see that as well. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, this is more brood. Now that top box that I pulled off, that had honey and nectar that they were filling. So I didn't really go too far with that top box because I knew it was a little bit light and I knew they were gonna do some work. But this looks really pretty good. And then you can kind of see right here, you can kind of get an idea of the different stages. So you've got capped brood, and then you've got beautiful white glossy larva. Now that's what I look for. I look for a nice shiny white and all different stages. But these two girls right here, this one's feeding the other one, probably giving it some nectar. All right, I feel like I'm pretty happy with what I see. I don't see the queen, but just because I've had this colony open for a little bit longer than what I normally like, but I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up just because we don't want any robbing situation. And this is the time of year, unfortunately, that tends to happen. So might close it up. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm glad I continued. All right, one last frame, let me show you. Can you see all of that pollen? You see all that color? Look at that. That is very, very pretty. Now I love seeing all, oh, there's purple. There's purple, okay. Gotta take a picture. That's very pretty. Definitely some gorgeous color pollen. And they are busy working away. I think I'm happy with this colony. am quite sweaty already, but that's okay. I wanted to take the time and show you guys and get you into the colony with me so that you can see. I know a lot of times I'm trying to just get in, get out because of this heat, but I do need to be a little bit more diligent on taking you guys and showing you guys what is happening. All right, we are getting ready to get bombarded with chickens and ducks. Come here, ducks. You might see them. Come on. Hi. Hi, ducks. They're still a little skittish of me, but they know that I feed them. So I think I have 2 males and 2 females. The one in the back is a male, and the all brown one is a male. You can tell by their frog. They sound like frogs. Okay, back to the bees, because we just went on the birds, and now back to the bees. Okay, wrong talk. We'll talk. I don't want to talk about that with you guys. Anyways, so here in the next couple of weeks, what we're going to be doing, actually in the next week or so, we're going to start kind of getting ready for winter. We're going to start rolling out and doing the things that we need to do to make sure that the bees are good to go, and one of those things is doing varroa mite checks. Now, I have a whole video on how we do alcohol wash. I can put that down below, or if you're interested in beekeeping, I have like an entire playlist, and I'm slowly going to try to like categorize and do the things so that it's more it's easier for individuals that are trying to learn instead of just hopping on the playlist and seeing. I have also been working on getting everything ready to offer what we do in our beekeeping workshops as an online course. And that's something that I've been like, oh, I need to do this, but I just enjoy taking people in versus doing, so that's a me thing, but I understand, and I hope that I can take my knowledge and share it with many people, not just the people that come here for our workshops. We do have a workshop coming up in October with the Homesteaders of America conference. I think last I checked there was only a few more spots available. That is a 1-day workshop. We do a introduction into beekeeping, how to get set up, what to do, blah blah blah. We talk about the bees. I get people into the colonies with me, and we get to do hive inspections, and then we get to spin some honey, and we also talk about the medicinal properties of what bees have to offer, and propolis, salve making. I mean, it's a blast. It is an absolute blast, and we opened up it for about 20 people. So we're gonna be able to take everyone take everybody in and do that. So I'll put that information down below as well. There's just gonna be a lot of information in the description. Just, you know, just look down there and see. But we're gonna be getting everybody kind of ready for winter. So checking the varroa mites, setting up the quilt boxes, putting the mouse guards on. I've got some funny stories about propolis and mouse guards and mice. We're going to talk about that later. But, you know, I have a whole list of videos out of showing how to do all of this stuff. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be kind of getting everybody ready to go, and then talking about what's the next step. You know, I like to consolidate all of my colonies. If I've got one beautiful queen that's laying but that doesn't have enough resources, and I have one colony that has a lot of resources but the queen just is sad, guess what? I have to dispatch that queen. I combine. I would rather have one really, really strong colony versus 2 that are like, that might make it, you know? So those are the things that I start to do. And I feel like this summer is just gone in a blink of an eye, and we're already getting ready to roll into September, which I'm not disappointed about. I'm kind of looking forward to not losing half of my body weight in sweat while I'm outside doing the things in the garden. At least I have my ducks in a row, okay? My garden might be a mess, everything else might just be like, but my ducks are in a row, okay? Anyways, I am gonna go get some water and then probably at least maybe check 1 or 2 more of my colonies, and just enjoy the rest of this day. So as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and learn something old. Bye guys.